For a long duration of time, whenever somebody has asked me like what is the best clone of Azzaro's Most Wanted Parfum out there, almost a year or maybe a few months, be it Instagram, be it YouTube comments, I have always suggested 24th Eve as one of the best when it comes to the DNA of Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum. However, after trying this one perfume out, which is Bourbon Vanilla from Menworks, my perception has now changed completely. Now I feel that Bourbon Vanilla by Menworks is rank 1 and 24th Eve by Ababel is rank 2 when it comes to my recommendation for the Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum DNA. And in case you want to know why, I think this video is for you. First things first, Ababel's 24th Eve is not a bad perfume. This is still one of the best when it comes to the DNA of Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum. But in terms of the closeness to the OG, I felt that this is 85% in terms of the DNA of Azzaro's Most Wanted Parfum, and the difference lies in the sweetness. This is more sugary sweet than bourbon vanillic sweet when it comes to the perfume, and the note of ginger, the way it has been amalgamated with the sweetness, is a tad bit different in 24th Eve comparing it with Most Wanted Parfum. However, when it comes to the DNA of Menworks Bourbon Vanilla, they went all in on the DNA. This is way more closer. The sweetness over here feels like bourbon vanillic sweetness that is characterized by Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum's DNA. And the note of ginger is a bit more prominent over here, which makes it lean a bit more closer towards the DNA of Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum. And that is the reason the moment I smelled it, I was like, wow. This is so close. This is better than 24th Eve. And for a long duration of time, I was searching for something that I can recommend other than 24th Eve, but that never happened. I mean, I have tried a lot of clones, but none of them came close. Most of them basically copied the DNA of EDP Intense. But Parfum, very few did. But quite frankly, Bourbon Vanilla by Menworks nailed it. Now, is it the only reason why I feel that this is number one? Because it's just 5% closer to the DNA of Most Wanted Parfum? That is not the only reason. The second reason is the pricing. Ababel's 24th Eve sells for $999 for a 50 ml. So effectively the 100 ml price of 24th Eve is around 2000 rupees. However, Menworks Bourbon Vanilla is around 350 rupees for this 15 ml that I bought to test out, and a 50 ml would cost you 850 rupees. So effectively the 100 ml would cost 1700. Here you're making a savings of around 300 rupees. And I feel that 300 rupees difference is substantial when it comes to the overall projection, performance and closeness to the OG, which is Most Wanted Parfum. I feel that 300 rupees you can save and utilize somewhere else. Reason, in terms of the projection, in terms of the longevity, in terms of the sillage, everything is on point with both of them. You won't be disappointed that something like 24th Eve performs better than Menworks Bourbon Vanilla, or Bourbon Vanilla basically performs more than this. Both are neck to neck when it comes to the performance, sillage and everything. The only key difference I would say lies in the presentation, and this is where Ababel wins, hands down. The bottle looks really cute, okay, and this looks like a more premium bottle than the 50 ml bottle. I don't have the 50 ml for this one, Bourbon Vanilla, but I do have a 50 ml for the blue that I got from Menworks. This is basically a YSL Y clone, but as you can see, the bottle is a tad bit different. And the experience, although the pressurized atomizer is not used over here, but the atomizer is nice. But the one that you see in 24th Eve is on a different level. Okay. So, and also the bottle looks much more premium. Even the packaging is a bit more premium. So in terms of the bottle presentation, the overall atomizer quality and everything, you pay a premium and you get a premium experience, at least with 24th Eve. But if you can, compromise on that and you're just going for the juice, I feel that Bourbon Vanilla is a better option. Now, what about the projection and longevity as a whole? Both 24th Eve and Bourbon Vanilla by Menworks projects for almost like 1 to 1.5 hours when applied on the clothes. And the longevity that I have received when applying on the clothes is around 6 to 8 hours depending on the weather. But for a ballpark or an average, say 7 hours when applied on the clothes. And that is a very good number when it comes to the pricing of the perfume, which is less than 1000 for a 50 ml. And to have a performance like this, I mean, what more can I ask for, right? So apart from these two factors, I don't really see any other reason as to why I could, recommend something and not recommend something. For me, both of these are winners for me. And I still stick by my words. 24th Eve, I have been recommending it, is a great perfume, but now I will have to change my recommendation to Bourbon Vanilla. Ababel, please don't get me wrong. This is a really good perfume, but your Dusk Till Dawn, I think, is going to be a better variant now, because that I don't think has any competition at all. The Stronger With You Intensely DNA in the Dusk Till Dawn is like chef's kiss. But now for the Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum part, I think Menworks, you deserve a chef's kiss as well. And by the way, Menworks perfumes are IFRA certified, skin friendly. Although I don't apply the perfumes on my skin, I usually apply them on my clothes. But still, if somebody's applying them on the skin, that is not going to be an issue. So that is basically my opinion regarding the perfume, and that is the reason I wanted to make this video out, to help you out in case you are confused as to which one you should go for. And in case you have any queries or concerns, please reach out to us via comment, or you can reach out to me via Instagram, which is SenSaga_online. And I'll try my best to answer your queries as soon as possible. So with that, this is Deep signing off. I'll see you on the next one very soon. Bye-bye.